Alright guys, we're going to try again. Hopefully it's working, but welcome to the Manchester United versus Burnley preview. Hopefully you are enjoying your Friday. Obviously a preview for the Southampton game, which is actually going to happen tomorrow. Will be going up tonight as well, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, hopefully you like all this sort of stuff. We're going to bring a few problems with the microphone. Hopefully you can hear me now. If you can't, please do let me know in the live chat. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a solid preview and there won't be any sound hiccups like there were a few times before. But obviously the score 2-2 in the game is not the result we wanted. Obviously after the Leicester game, after the loss and the really bad performance, especially going forward, not finishing our chances, we really wanted to, take on Burnley and really thrash them and really, show that we can be clinical with our finishing and really do well. And the first half didn't go too well. 2 goals. We were 2-0 down at half-time, if you didn't watch the game, against Burnley. A very, very scrappy goal indeed by Ashley Barnes. A needless foul given away by Marcus Rojo around the 1st or 2nd minute. Cross comes in from Gumminson and Lukaku fails to clear it, and he's not great on defending set pieces anyway. Lukaku fails to clear the ball and it falls straight to Ashley Barnes, who does knock it into the back of the net. And then obviously, I mean, the second goal was an absolute worldie from Steven Defor, to be fair. It was, again, a needless foul from Ashley Young this time, around 30 yards out, and he just picks out the top left-hand corner. De Gea couldn't have done anything about it, even being the goalkeeper that he is. And we went 2-0 down, and to be honest, the performance was not great at all. It was not a Manchester United performance, and also, especially after that Leicester game, it was it was really not looking good. Really not looking good for us. Our confidence was low, and being 2-0 down against a very good defensive side in Burnley, didn't help us at all. So obviously, coming out for the second half, Jose Mourinho was forced into making 2 changes. He brought on Henrik Mkhitaryan and Jesse Lingard, who proved key in this match. And then I think about 10 minutes after the it was around about the I think it was, I think it was like 10 minutes into the second half, Jesse Lingard scores with a lovely back heel. Just before that, he missed one of the chances of the season and hit it straight at the goalkeeper, very similar to Lukaku's miss versus Man City. A lot of people didn't know how it didn't go in. And then, he flicks it in with his back heel 1-0, and then we get the equaliser in the 91st minute. If it came earlier, I think we would have won the game, to be honest, because we were absolutely bombarding Burnley ever since we got that goal. We made it 2-1. Burnley knew that they weren't going to score any more goals in that game. We were just going to be bombarding them with chances and chances, and we did. I think we had 20 shots in the whole game. We had 10 or 11 shots on target. So we did really well offensively. We just couldn't finish the chances. Pogba went close with a few decent long range efforts. But yeah, we got the breakthrough. The ball falls to Jesse Lingard after a ball through from Juan Mata, and a good finish from him makes it 2-2. And we didn't have enough time to get a winner. But in many ways, Jesse Lingard spared the blushes of Manchester United. Welcome Ryan, welcome to the stream. He says nice setup. Thank you very much for that. Obviously, it is a green screen. If there's any images you guys would any sort of images you guys would recommend to go behind me. As of right now, I've got the Old Trafford kind of background, but I was thinking about doing at press conferences they have like the kind of sponsors behind. So I was thinking about putting that behind me. Instead of Old Trafford, because obviously, I'm not Old Trafford, am I? So, I was thinking about putting that behind me, but, you have your say in the live chat, and I will listen to you guys. And also, if there's anyone out there who, might want to make a background for me, make a little studio, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm just asking, I'm not forcing anyone to do it, but if you are keen and want to do that, then be my guest, and I would definitely put it in the back if you do send it to me. But yeah, 2-2 finished is we don't fall out of second place. Chelsea, obviously, with their win, go 1 point behind us, which is not great. You know, they look on decent form as well. So we need to be really careful. We need to be really careful because Chelsea could definitely come in and sneak in and take that second place off us. And then who knows from there, because obviously, you know, a few games ago we had a very decent lead over other people in the top four. And our top four place was very much assured. But everyone else in the top four is, you know, won and we drew. We need to be careful. Obviously, the January transfer window coming up as well. Kind of make sure that, you know, we do spend wisely in there. I'd like to hear from you guys. Who would you want in the January transfer window? Who do you think is going to bolster this team? And what does this team need that it doesn't have at the moment? Which, you know, obviously we are lacking a bit of cutting edge. Who do you think we should bring in? And, you know, realistically, because obviously there's been a lot of talk around people like Griezmann, Dybala, and I'm not sure if they're going to be coming in January. Obviously, you know, it's January transfer window. There's not many teams who are going to let go of their best players, so I doubt they're going to come in January. But if there's any, you know, other people who you'd recommend, who you think we could definitely get in January, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Jose Mourinho is back this summer. Then you know, no, that's January. Then we can improve our squad. Obviously, if we go back to David Moyes, he brought in Juan Mata, and look how well that's done for us. You know, he's become a very important member of our squad, and you know, that was a David Moyes signing, don't forget. So, you know, he did do something right in his time with Manchester United. But yeah, any suggestions for you know, a player who we should bring in January, I will you know, be loving to look at. Let's see what you guys are writing in the live comments. Ryan says, what about the Southampton preview? Yeah, I'll be doing that tonight at the normal time, so you guys can watch that, probably around 9 o'clock UK time. Ryan says, well, we played well, we just couldn't put the ball in the box. And he also says we need to buy a centre mid and a winger. I would agree with you there on all the points you made there. Obviously, as I said, the Southampton preview will be going up tonight at 9 o'clock as a live stream, so you guys can come watch at the normal time. I just thought, you know, I've been away for a while, so I haven't been able to do any sort of video. So I thought I'll come back, do a double stream Friday, and just sort of, you know, try and, you know, get back up to date with the stuff. But yeah, the Southampton preview would come tonight. And yeah, I thought overall we played well. We dominated Burnley really. The first goal was a defensive error, and then the second goal, there's not much you can do about that. You know, you can't expect someone to, you know, you can't expect De Gea to save that, and you're not expecting a free kick like that. So, you know, definitely I think it's very, very, you know, bitter pills to swallow, those first two goals. But we did come back into it, and I think, you know, if we had scored that equaliser a bit earlier, then we would have, I reckon we would have gone on and won it, because we were playing such good football at the time. We just, you know, we need a crosser of the ball, and as you said, you know, a central midfielder, I think you said there, and a winger. So, welcome Choose, by the way, welcome to stream. Yeah, centre mid and a winger. Yeah, I think, you know, a bit more creativity is what we need. You know, a bit more creativity in our play I would definitely welcome into the team. Let's see what Tube is saying. Tube says Goretzka, then Donker, Savage for Savage for centre mid. Sorry. No, you're both the builder vibrator is here. Why? So Goretzka, Dendonka, Savage, Fabinho, centre mid on Mooney. Yeah, some decent names there, Tube. Some decent names, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I mean, I think obviously a lot of people are talking about, you know, Goretzka and the fact that, you know, he's not going to be that much money, and he's actually, you know, very much a decent youth product of Germany. Someone who in the future could become a very, very good centre midfielder. But yeah, but I think obviously Fabinho, we were very, very interested in him, and I think he was interested in us really. So I think that deal could be done in January, and I would love to see it be done. I think he's a great asset to have in your team. Obviously, you know, can play right back, can also play central midfield, and obviously with Antonio Valencia, you know, getting a bit older. He still is a very, very important player, but to have someone who can come in and do a quality job in that position with Fabinho, and also so versatile, would be a great asset to our team. And I think that sort of deal can be done in January. You know, it's not unrealistic. So I think I definitely agree with you there, Tubes. Obviously, you mentioned a few other players. Dendoncker heavily linked in the summer with Manchester United. Ryan says we need some quality players, but not a load of second-rate players. Yeah, I think we need to make sure we get the right players and, you know, pick out the decent young players, not just like, you know, really young players who'll never get into the squad. Tuesday, attacking-wise, we need two out: Bale, Dybala or Sanchez, Griezmann, Perisic, Pulisic, Willian and Belotti. Wow, some of the names on that list, Tubes. I mean, you're talking about Bale, you're talking about Antoine Griezmann, Dybala. I mean, that'd be insane as well. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, we were looking at a few players in the summer transfer window. For those, obviously, you know, Belotti being one we were very heavily linked with. You know, a lot of people talking about Malcolm as well from Bordeaux. A lot of transfer rumours around that player coming to us. And I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna lie and say I've been watching him all my life, because I haven't. I literally don't know much about him. I know that he's Bordeaux's number 7 and he's pretty tricky. But you know, you don't know how they're going to be until they do come to the club. So, you know, it's going to be difficult. Hopefully, you know, Jose Mourinho and his staff have been scouting for quite a while. Ryan says, I don't like Griezmann, he's a bit of a snake. Oh yeah, obviously, you know, not wanting to come to Manchester United in, you know, not wanting to come to Manchester United in the summer. Some people suggesting that we should not give him a second chance. Tube says, correct to know he'd be second choice to Pogba and Matic, but Liverpool would be his first choice. Yeah, that is true, and it is annoying if Liverpool do get him, because he would be a great asset to them. And we don't like Liverpool getting stronger, to be honest. We don't want Liverpool to get stronger at all. We want them to stay away from the title challenge as much as possible. But yeah, no, I think we do need a creative midfielder. I think Ozil would be absolutely perfect for us. You know, a few people are suggesting that he doesn't really, you know, play in the big games. Although recently he has been performing very, very well for Arsenal, so maybe he's been doing a bit of a sneaky audition for us. But I think he'd be perfect. I think, you know, in that number 10 role, we've had a bit of a problem finding the right players to play there. I think, you know, Juan Mata has been doing a decent job. You know, you got Mkhitaryan who's coming, who at the start of the season was playing really well there. But we just haven't had a fixed player who can do it week in, week out. And I think Ozil, you know, playing with the likes of, you know, Pogba, Martial, Lukaku, I think he'll be able to find some great, you know, create some fantastic chances, maybe even score some goals himself, and we look a lot more threatening, because I think at the moment we lack that killer pass which can, you know, play through one of our players or on a plate and finish the game. And I think at the moment we lack that kind of, you know, that killer pass. So hopefully, I wouldn't mind Ozil coming. To see you guys wouldn't mind. Welcome Car Butter Sport as well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Ryan saying Perisic again. We were linked, very heavily linked with Perisic as well. Tube says we need a regular winger, maybe a number 10, possibly a centre forward. Ryan says he was saying today Lukaku has to play every game because we didn't have any more. Options. All right, yeah. Do you feel that is kind of true? You know, I mean, we do have. You know, I mean, if we out wide, then possibly we could play